Hey guys, my name is Isabella Rain. Welcome to my channel. I started this channel to kind of document my journey through fitness and weight loss. And so I wanted to be able to take you guys on a journey with me so that you could see not just the before and after pictures, but you could see the day-to-day life or week-to-week life of what it's like to lose weight and see that it doesn't happen just in an instant, but that it is a process. And so I was hoping to take you guys with me on a journey through my weight loss and through my overall education when it comes to health and nutrition. And so many, I'm sure, would wonder, like, why would I be taking advice from a girl who's overweight and has been overweight? And it's not so much about taking advice, it's just learning from my mistakes and being able to support each other on our journeys, whether it's for you for weight loss or for nutrition or whatever it is for you. And then for me, it is about weight loss mostly and nutrition. One of the reasons that I started this blog is I have a mentor who's really helping me learn a lot about the body and about nutrition, and she really wanted me to do this blog to share what I'm doing and share my struggles and share my successes, because I wanted to start this blog at the beginning of my weight loss journey, and that was actually 40 pounds ago, but I didn't start at the beginning because I thought, who would be interested in watching that? But every time I've actually talked to somebody about my journey and where I've come and how it's been going and my attitude about it, they've been very interested, and they actually said that they'd be interested in hearing more about my day-to-day and how things go and everything and keeping up with them. So I kind of started this blog to be able to, again, document my journey and let people kind of follow me on it and maybe join me on the journey. I have my mentor who is helping me out, keeping me accountable and everything, and so she's just my biggest #1 fan, and she's really helping me out with this. But she really inspired me to finally start this blog, because one of the things that's important to me and one of the reasons I'm starting this is a lot of people will see success stories of people who have lost weight, but it's usually a 2-second look at a picture of where there was like the before and the after, or it's like a 2-minute video, like an inspirational video. But one of the things that leaves me feeling wanting when I see those things is I see your before and I see your after, but it took me 0.2 seconds to look at that, when I know it was more than just 0.2 seconds to make you lose the weight. It was a long journey, and it was more than a 2-minute video to lose the weight. And so I feel like sometimes I am a little less inspired by just seeing pictures, but when I can take a journey with somebody, when I can really see what it took for them and how long it took them, and realize that it is a process and it is a big change that takes time, I feel like that's really important. There's a small niche group that actually lets you take the journey with them, and I just want to add to that community because I think it's really important to be able to have somebody who you can not just see the before and after, but you can see the whole story. And so I'm blogging to help document my full story. So like I said, I'm already 40 pounds in. I didn't get to start from the very beginning, but I still have more to lose than I have lost. I'm currently 220 pounds. I already lost almost 40 pounds. I'm rounding. It's been 38 pounds, so I started at 258 was my highest. My goal weight is 135, so I'm on my way. I have already lost almost 40 pounds. I've rounded, but I've lost 38, and I still have about 82 or 85 to go. My two big milestones right now are to get into the 100s by the end of August, so that leaves me about 2 months, which is totally doable. So it's 20 pounds in 2 months to get into the 100s, or Wonderland as the big weight loss community likes to call it, and then to get down to my goal weight, which is 135, by my birthday of next year, which leaves me about 10 months, which is doable, but it's not going to leave me a lot of wiggle room at all, so I have to be really good, but I'm ready and I'm supported, so I think I can do that, and I'm really excited to get there. One of the reasons that one of my big milestones is to get into the hundreds is I have not weighed less than 200 pounds since junior high school, and I have literally always been fat my whole life. And I realized that, like, early elementary school, like I'm talking 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, I realized that I was a fat kid. I realized that I wasn't as athletic as the other kids. I couldn't really run like the other kids, jump like the other kids, nothing like that. I realized very early on I had that stigma, and I held it with me my whole life, that I knew that I was fat. And so I've kind of wanted to be able to lose weight since very young. since elementary, but I didn't really have the tools to do so. I didn't have the education to do so, and now I'm learning, and now I'm motivated to actually get there. So for me, getting into the 100s and out of the 200s, that's going to be a huge deal, because again, I haven't weighed less than that since like junior high school. So that's a big deal to me. My reasons for wanting to lose weight kind of have to do with that, is having that stigma since forever. I really have never been thin. I've never known what it was like to be thin. I've never experienced feeling like I was looking my best. And I'm not saying that I don't look good. I'm not saying that you can't be fat and beautiful. But for me, I know that I could look better. And it's more than just looks. I mean, it's been looks since I was very young. Like I said, second, third grade, I already knew I was fat, and that made me unattractive. Now that I'm older and in college, it's more than just about looking good. I'm past that. It's not junior high and high school anymore. For me now, it's about my health and my nutrition. One of the big things that became a motivator to me to lose weight was not just to look good, because that's always been around, but it was because I realized that my body itself is so much more capable than what I give it credit for. Because since I was young, I was like, I'm too fat to do anything. But I've seen so much evidence, and I've watched so many things that have shown me that my body, even though it's big right now, it is so capable of so many incredible things that I just wanted to finally take it there. I finally wanted to see what my body was capable of and to be able to fulfill its capabilities. I know that it could run fast. I know that it could jump high. I know that it could do crazy gymnastic things like handstands and things like that. I know that physically my body could be capable of that. It's just a matter of me putting in the work and the training and losing the weight and becoming healthy. Once I really made that realization that my body could do these things, I got really excited. I got really excited about losing the weight, and I got really excited about wanting to try and achieve those things, to really see what my body could do. And so that's one of my biggest motivators, other than just, hey, I want to look thin and be cute, which again, I have no self-esteem issues, don't worry about that. I know I'm beautiful the way I am, but I could look better, and that's also okay with me. And so being thin, because I've never been that in my life, and it would be really interesting to be able to see what I'm gonna look like, because I have no idea. And then second, to be able to do all the amazing things I know I could do if I really trained my body. So those are my big motivators for losing weight. What I'm doing to achieve those goals is I am on Weight Watchers. I've been on Weight Watchers before, but I'm on it right now and taking it very seriously this time. And also, like I said before, I have a mentor named Lori Painter. And Lori Painter, the reason she's so important, and again, I'll link her down below and I'll talk about her a lot. You guys won't hear enough about her, but one of the reasons she's really important is I'm a very sciencey person. You can't just tell me, oh, it works, and just do what I say. I am very like, I want to know how things work and why things work, and she's just like the most insane plethora of knowledge about the human body I've ever known, ever. So she has really inspired me because she explains why I need to be eating what I need to be eating. She explains why I should be having the kind of nutrition and what I should be doing with my body and how my body works, and it's just like a giant college course anatomy lecture every time that I get to talk to her, and it's really exciting, but it's helping so much on my journey, because the more that I understand about why I should be eating what I eat, the easier it is to eat those things. The easier it is to stop eating things that I should stop. And God, I wish she'd not tell me some things sometimes. I really wish. She says ignorance is not bliss. I disagree. Ignorance is definitely bliss. I'd rather just not know some things. But the more she's taught me about my body and food and everything, the easier it gets to eat and live a healthy lifestyle. So she's one of the biggest reasons that I'm succeeding. And then my own motivation in Weight Watchers has helped me get the 40 pounds so far, but with Lori, it's like, it's really moving. One of the biggest things, especially when it comes to this blog, and anybody who's watching this who wants to gain motivation by this or anything, just know that it's a one step at a time process. I will probably be on this blog for more than a year. I'm not going to lose it fast. I have learned from the past through reading and through my own experience, like, flash diets don't really work. And the reason is it's a lifestyle change. I did not gain all the weight in the matter of a month, and I'm not going to lose it all in the matter of a month. I, over the course of a lifetime, have gained the habits it took me to get where I am. And I'm not saying it's going to take me a whole lifetime to reverse all that. I'm not going to be working on this till I die. It's a matter of changing slowly, reversing bad habits, getting new habits. Because what's happened to me in the past is that anything to do with like a flash diet, like get thin fast or anything like that, I've been on Insanity before like 3 times. The problem is I lost that so fast that I never had the chance to create a lifestyle out of it. It was just a 2-month program, and then I was done and I'd lost the weight and I felt really good. And the reason that didn't work is because after I was done, most of my habits just went back to the way they were, gradually given, but they still went back to the way they were. I had this mentality that, hey, I'm pretty healthy now, I did Insanity, I just got fit, but then my old habits crept back on me, and then I gained more weight, which is an extremely common story of people who lose weight quickly, is that they gain back the weight and then more weight on top of it, because I had my old habits, but then my mentality is I'm healthy and fit, so I can give myself a little more food, or I can get away with a little bit more of this because I work it off, but I wasn't actually working it off. So that's one of the reasons I've failed in the past, and one of the reasons I'm not failing now is because I realized that I'm not going to lose it in a month. It's going to take me a long time, because it's one habit at a time that is changing my life, and that is making this work. That's one of the reasons that this blog is going to take a while and that it's so important, is because you're going to be able to see that it's one step at a time, one habit built at a time. So like I was saying before, one of my biggest motivations for being thin was to see my body's potential. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about a very specific moment that I realized that I was capable of great things with my body that I just didn't believe in until this moment happened. And that's what inspired me to lose the weight, is because I realized my body is so capable, and here's proof of it. So that'll be in the next video. So thank you guys for joining me in this video, and I really want to encourage you guys, if you have any kind of goals like weight loss goals or nutrition goals, even goals that have nothing to do with weight loss or nutrition, maybe you just want to learn to play an instrument or something, this can apply to a lot of things. What I'm doing here is creating small habits that make a big difference in the end. So if you guys have any goals, tell me about them. I want to hear about them. I'm going to be checking in with you guys on my goals so you guys can keep me accountable, but if there's anything you want to achieve, I want to be here for you too. So let me know about anything you want to achieve, any goals you have, maybe a habit that you want to change, that you want to work on. And so I'll see you guys in the next video to talk to you about what really changed my mind and made me decide that my body is capable and that I wanted to see it there. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you later.